maybe milk and some food. So far, mission accomplished. Now we gotta go home and start to put together our Christmas tree, which is special, very special Christmas tree. You won't see it for a couple days, but I think you'll like it when you see it.
Do you see anti-social behind you?
Yeah.
A big
This
sign.
was my ice cream. It was, and somebody stole it.
Yep.
It's okay, I don't need it anyway. Yeah. Well, today is our first day driving with the trunk bungeed shut. And every time we hit a speed bump or a bump of significant size, the bungee gets stretched out to the max and the trunk comes back down, boom, and it sounds like somebody is just smashing into our butt like really hard. So it's annoying, it's frustrating, and it vibrates when we're going uphill or downhill. It really vibrates quite a lot. So it's like that metallic sounding vibration. Quite a little adventure today, noisy, driving around in our Team Zero beater car. Yeah, it looks like a temple. Yeah. Watching cartoons. We decided to go to Siam Paragon shopping mall and do some shopping there for groceries, as opposed to going to another Big C, which is a little bit cheaper but out of our way to go to, just because Siam Paragon's closer to the office and easier to go to the bank and so many things. But when we came out of Siam Paragon, they had redirected traffic in such a way that now the main road to Sukhumvit is blocked, and we have to go around and around and around and around and then go back to our house, which means we will actually pass the Big C that we were avoiding. So this is the joys of car ownership in Bangkok and driving yourself around, is the way they direct the flow of traffic is a little bit rough. Yeah. What the heck is that for? I don't know. Maybe he's got a toilet in there. It's right there. You'll see a letter C. That's the Big C the Big C grocery store that we're avoiding. And as you may notice, there's a lot of people driving in the opposite lane of traffic over here, because they police kind of allow that to happen after peak hours. This is the Big C that we avoid because it's so busy and it's so packed and it's so many people in there being crazy, pushing and shoving and buying everything like looters in a riot. So we avoid that one. But today, due to changes in the flow of traffic, we had to go right past it anyway. This is the sign that says Big C Supercenter here. It's so busy inside, they put a mini Big C right next to it, a smaller version, where you can just buy the essentials. So, very crazy.
One hour later.
In Bangkok, driving around central Bangkok in a manual, it's very rare that you get into third gear, sorry. If you get into third gear, while driving on the surface streets. A little bit rare. Traffic's moving so slowly, inch by inch. It's so congested. There's so many motorcycles cutting in between, and tuk-tuks and not so many songtas, but a lot of tuk-tuks that you're not going to get into third or fourth gear very often, and it's a zigzag route, a very roundabout way. Since we left the store, the grocery store, we've been in traffic for an hour, and we're still not home.
Just 2 blocks away.
Yeah, just a few blocks away, and the way that we've had to go around to get there, it made it, instead of being like 4 or 5 blocks away, it made it like 12. So thank you, Bangkok road engineers. I owe you a big slap in the face and a kick in the balls. These are all electrical wires hanging down just below head height, or right at head height for some people. They'd be below head height for me. They're below the top of that door. People do get electrocuted here fairly regularly. I bet you never thought that this channel would go this way. Are you ready? Oh, it's so just tight. Yeah. Welcome to Big Lou's bag washing service. If you want your bag washed gently caressed and washed expertly, just like this one. Come here. I'm actually washing my punching bag because I just moved into this house and they have something special planned for it, which you may have seen on my video, or maybe not yet. It depends on how I edit the video. So, this is not a wet t-shirt contest, and this is not what you think it is. This is probably about the sexiest ad for FBT punching bag that you've ever seen. Maybe not. Pretty nasty. There's a lot out here when it's wet. Here, hug. So this bag and stand were with a very special person for a very long time. Unfortunately, it was outside. Well, it wasn't in the rain, it was in the elements. So it got some sun, it got some dust, and a lot of spiders and cobwebs and birds and everything else in nature taking a visit, and poop on it.
So stay tuned, guys, we're talking about poo.
So it needs to be thoroughly cleaned. Each one of these base weights weighs around 100 pounds. So, it's quite a challenge. Especially when you're the only person capable of lifting it in the house. Getting back and leg and arm day all in at once with these wonderful base weights. And they are filthy. There's all kind of small varmint poops, spider webs, and everything on the bottom of that. Just using a lot of this soap. After this, most of this thing might get some spray paint touch-ups. Get cleaned up a bit. I used to work out on this thing 3 times a week, at least, sometimes more. And it was a great stress relief and good cardio and upper body exercise, core exercise, really good core exercise. Punching and kicking, that twisting motion really does work your core and your midsection. And for the last couple of years, I've been severely out of practice, so I need to do a lot of it to catch up. I love it. How's my hair look? I guess if I was a Navy SEAL, that would matter. Babe, come open this door, slowly. Come open the bathroom door, slowly. These are filled with concrete, very hard and dense concrete. And I'm on a slippery surface, so this is about as unsafe as you can get in the shower. Bathroom door. I'm sure this angle of the camera is doing wonders for how I appear on film. Shouldn't say film, it's not film anymore. It's all digital stuff. Just thinking about it, realizing, as you can tell, I've been doing a bit of potty training with my son. I'll just remove that. I know you're going to focus on it anyway, so I'll just get it out of there. Okay, maybe not that nice. This part here is the base, the foundation of the whole thing, and these are the wheels on it, on which it rolls, but when it's got the heavy weights on it, it doesn't roll very well, very fast, easily, so it's quite good. When you're boxing, punching this thing, you don't want it running away from you like someone in a real fight would. You don't want it ducking and weaving and getting away from it like someone in a real fight would. Okay. Yeah. I put these on here years ago. I should take them off now. For a couple of things. One, I would get underneath it. I would lay down on the ground, put my yoga mat down, or my ISO mat from the Marines, for you jarheads out there who remember ISO mats. And I put that down, and I'd use this to do leg lifts, and I would also do skull crushers for tricep extensions on this. So I need to take these off and rewrap it with something a little better than this. Anyway, this is just old bed sheet that I had laying around. Really old bed sheet. I'm okay. Let's do that. I'm just a little deaf now. A little more deaf. Babe, can you come take these two pieces outside? Slowly. Yeah, doing some crazy S&M stuff in the shower. So we're in an apartment on a higher level floor with people below us, above us, and to the left and right of us. So noise is always a concern, and that's why we're moving soon. Also, is Jackie's quite loud. I don't like this neighborhood or this environment. It's very claustrophobic and stressful for me. I'm not claustrophobic about spaces, just about too many damn humans around. So, and the type of humans around this area is not very good. So I don't want my son experiencing this type of environment for too long. So to answer your question, no, I did not paint this thing green. It came that way. This is the FBT original factory color on this make and model of bag and stand. Hey babe, I got a big one for you. Can you take this one out? Don't even think it. Pervert. Stop looking at my butt. Stop it. I know what you're thinking. And yes, it is. No, I shouldn't go there. Not on this channel. Not on any channel. My mom would kill me. Better watch out for this thing. Living dangerously. Yeah, I'm okay. No, I didn't hurt myself at all. I'm okay. This is her shampoo. I got from the floor. Don't say anything. This window. In Thailand, we have what we call a bum gun, right? For washing your butt after you take a poop. It's always next to the toilet, right next to the toilet. I'll show you in a minute, maybe. But they're really good for this. They're a lot stronger than the shower head normally. You can peel the skin right off your rusty badge. Very hard to aim while you're looking in the camera at the same time. You might have to do that like a trick shot on the show on the regular. Oh, that's major wash up of the heavy bag and sand. Now just gonna use the bathroom.
Hasn't opened the door yet.
You got money. Go. I'm trying to help. You want to help? Alright. Outside. Okay, good. Thank you for all the help and support. All the best. Watch out.
Thank you. Be careful, buddy.
Oh, look out. There it will stay until about noonish tomorrow. When I bring it back in and start trying to put it back together. When I bring it back in and try to put it back together. And hopefully by then it's completely dry. What the duck? Time to clean the toilet. save you the scene.
1 hour later.
Just so you know, this is almost straight acid. This will eat the skin off your hands. Of course, the bunions on my feet could use a little work, so I don't mind being barefoot in it, even though it burns like hell. But it actually eats the grout out from between the tiles, so every year you gotta re-grout your tiles. That's how strong this stuff is. Anyway, from me and my family here at Tactical Adventure Thailand, we'd like to say thank you for joining us. We love you. We want you to come here and visit us sometime. Let us know when you're on the way.